In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a website in Canva based on any template of your choice, and I'll show you how you can create a lovely responsive website all for free with Canva. So in the next 5 minutes or so, I'll explain everything you need to know as a beginner. So let's start on canva.com. I'm assuming that you've created a free account and you're familiar, or at least somewhat familiar with Canva. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go to the template section on the left here. And once we're here, we can go ahead and then search for website. So if you search for website and then click search website, you're going to get some templates appear. That is going to be, for me, 1,823 templates as of recording. Now, if you're only using the free version of Canva, go to all filters, scroll down and make sure you're choosing the free websites, then click apply. Now, what you can do here is you can go ahead and filter this even more. So you can go to category and choose what kind of website that you want to create. Is that social media website? Is it going to be a business website? You can also go to all filters and filter that same category down here. You can also filter through the style. So let's say we want a professional looking website. Okay, so now we've got some more options. So now we can go ahead and click on any of these that we like. I quite like the look of this real estate one, so we're going to go with that. But you can choose the one that goes with your website's theme and your vision. Bear in mind though, you can edit this completely. So even if you're not too keen on a website, you can actually change everything. So click on the website you want. You can then preview the theme. This one looks pretty good to me. There is a lot of pictures. We can fix that and sort that out. So we'll go ahead and click customize this template. Now, to be honest, creating websites in Canva is very easy. If you've used Canva to design anything else, you'll have a great time doing this. It is super easy. But let's go through the basics and I'll show you some key things that you want to know when creating your website. So you can zoom in and out of your website with this slider here, up and down, and that's going to allow you to properly edit your website. Now here, if you click on the page here, this is one page, and then scrolling down, this is another section. Here you can see we've got page 1, we got page 2, page 3, and this is going to be a responsive website, and it's going to allow people to scroll through your website here. Now, here you've got the tools on each specific page, and what you can do if you don't like a specific page, or if you just want to get rid of it, like say we don't want this here, and we could just go ahead and click on the delete icon. And alternatively, you can click on a page and you can go ahead and duplicate it. So you can click duplicate page if you want more than one page in the same style. Well, let's start from the top here. Now, let's say we wanted to change out this image. To do that in Canva, you'd click on the image and go to uploads, and you can then upload your own image. You could go ahead and either find an image on Canva as well. So to find an image on Canva, you go to elements and you can then search for, let's say, beach. And then we can go ahead and find photos under seal of the beach. So maybe we want to click on this one and drag this on. And we can go ahead and resize this like so. And there you go. We've now added this here. Now, I'm going to delete this in the top left-hand corner because I don't want this text. So to delete it, I'll just click on it and I'll click delete. Now we've got this text here, which I'm going to move to the top. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on this text, and now the text tools will open. Here we can change things about the text, including the font, the size, and the color. So I'm going to click on the text color. I'm going to change it to black and see if it looks any better. It doesn't. Let me try and find a color here which contrasts. So maybe we want this like orangey color here. So I'm going to click on orange. No, that doesn't look very good either. Let me go to effects. So you can get to effects by clicking the 3 dots and then effects. And what you're going to have to do, and you'll find this a lot when you're creating your website, you have to go ahead and mess around with all of these styles, all of these effects to get the effect that you're after. So we've now added like a background. So I'm going to make this background black, and we can change the text here to white. So there we go. That looks a little bit better. I'm going to change the text actually as well to Thailand for beginners. Let's just say my website is about Thailand. Now I want this text to stretch all the way across the top. So what we can do is we can make this text box bigger. And then if we double click on the text and highlight all of it, we can increase the font size like so. And what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and center this. Now we'll drag this to the center and it should now snap to the center. So our website is called Thailand for Beginners. Now, if we wanted to go ahead and add more photos, we could go to uploads. And again, you could upload your own photos. I'll just upload this photo. And I'm not going to get too complex with this, but we could edit this photo into specific shapes. And we could add effects. We could add a shadow. Maybe let's add a shadow, an angled shadow. And we'll change here the rotation slightly. And yeah, that's going to be good for now, okay? So Thailand for beginners, that is our homepage. Now we've got more options here that we can edit. And obviously, if you don't want this little section, click on it, click delete, it will remove it. And then you're going to have to remove this text as well. I'm just going to click on each individual text and delete it. Now I could go ahead and edit this column here. I could edit my own data points. Now, obviously, whatever theme you choose, it might come with little icons and data points and stuff that you can visually show data. I'm going to delete this completely. I don't want it. Okay, so now we can add some text. So if you go to the text box, you can then add, let's say, a heading. So here we could add a heading, and I could probably put why Thailand ? Then we're going to go ahead and add some subheading or maybe some body text. And we can go ahead and now write about Thailand. So obviously we would write about Thailand and we would create some text here speaking about Thailand. I'm not going to get too into details here. We could also click on that and make sure it's centered. Now let's go to uploads. We'll add one more photo. Maybe let's upload a photo of me. Let's pretend this is a photo of me. And we can say like, oh, I've been going to Thailand for years. This is why you should trust me here. Okay, so now we're building out our pages. And again, I'm not going to bore you too much because you can do this with all of these pages. You can add your own images. You can add your own text. If you go to elements on Canva, you can add your own graphics. So here you've got different shapes. So maybe you could drag on a shape and you could type in like beaches. And then we can delete these, right? So we could say Thailand is great because it has good beaches. And what you can do is you can right click and you can copy this and you can paste it. And maybe this one is going to be food. And then this one is going to be culture. And then maybe we want to change the middle one. We can change the shape color to this orange. So you can see how you can start to write out your website, right? And obviously I'll leave you to do that in your own time. You can mess around with all of the tools that they have inside of Canva. And I will prompt you to do so. You've got frames here. These are good for like profile images. So if you drag on this frame and you drag a photo over it, it's going to snap to it. This is good for like adding a profile image. I'm just trying to think of anything else that can really help you here. You can embed videos from YouTube. And if you just scroll through this sidebar, you'll see all of these different tools. Just go ahead and play with them. You've got here some AI image generation tools. Once you're happy, you can preview your website. So if you click preview, here is your website. You can include the navigation menu or hide it completely. You might not have a navigation though on your website, or it might not be relevant, but you can just hide it. So then here is our website. So here it is, Thailand for beginners. And then obviously we've got our Thailand website that we have customized. I'd see how it looks on mobile as well. If you're happy with it, click publish website. So I'm going to ask you to publish it to a canva.site domain. If you want to publish it to a custom domain you own, I've made many videos on that. Just search on YouTube how to connect Canva website to GoDaddy, to Namecheap, and you'll find my videos. But nonetheless, go ahead and publish it. And then once it goes live, you can click view website. And this is a fully functional website now. And you can use this website however you want for whatever purpose. You just have to use the Canva site subdomain. There is a watermark, it is in the bottom right, but it is very small. But that's how you do it anyway. Let me know if you've got any specific questions and I'll try and make a video on them. Thank you for watching.